Here is some footage from this dash camera just so you can kind of get a general idea of what this is going to look like with the recordings. Now I record everything in 1080p, so that is what you are seeing here. You can have 4K for the main camera if you choose. I've used a lot of dash cameras. This one is so cool. 4 cameras in total, so you got your main camera here. What I like about these side cameras is for someone like me, if I want to, I can just move them to the side. I can look out the side windows, so if you ever get T-boned or something like that, you have that footage. If you're an Uber or Lyft driver, then you can point these to the back. You can get the passengers. It's just so versatile. It's really nice that you have all these options with this dash camera. This really has all the features you could want or need that I can think of in a dash camera. It's got GPS built into it. It works well during the day or the night. It's crazy to me that it records 4 videos at once. It comes with its own SD card. That's fantastic. It's just as easy to set up as any other dash cam. Really, my only gripe with this is I'd like to use the rear camera kind of as a backup camera. So I would like by default the backup camera to just show on the screen when I first start up the car. I don't think there's any way to do that. Fortunately, this works really well with voice commands. As soon as you say the command, it switches to that camera, so it's easy enough to do. I recommend that before you set it up in the car, you set it up on your desk. Let's do that now just to make sure that everything is working. These are for putting on the windshield. It does come with this lens and some tools to help you get things installed and mounted. Here's the mount for the main dash cam. You have a rear camera as well, and then here is the USB-C power cable. It has built-in GPS. This is where you plug in the rear camera. This is where you plug into power. It comes with its own micro SD card, 64 gigabytes. That's a nice touch. Here are the navigation buttons on the bottom. So in total, you have 4 cameras. You have these 2 cameras that can either point in the back or to the side, or I guess in the front if you wanted it to. There are infrared lights, so even if it's dark, it captures the image very well. Got the front camera here, and let's go ahead and plug this into power. So right now with just the 3 cameras operating, it only shows the 3. If I turn this around, I can see myself and it automatically does start recording. Then once we plug in the rear camera, you'll see it splits into 4 screens. You can download the TS Cam app. Pressing this button, you can cycle through all the different cameras. So you could use this for a backup camera. Let's see what happens though if you unplug power and then plug it back in. Does it remember that setting or does it go back to the 4 screen? It looks like it goes back to the 4 screen. That's something to be aware of. If you press and hold OK, it turns on the Wi-Fi. Now with the app open, let's see if we can add this. I was able to connect to the dash camera Wi-Fi with password 123456778. Now we can load this up. So let's have a look at the recorder storage. You can see it's already starting to record a lot of things that are going on. It separates it into normal videos, emergency, so if you like hit a bump or get into an accident, parking monitor, and then if you take a photo, that shows up here. We've got some settings here. So if we want to change the duration, I like 3 minutes. We'll keep that as is. We can format the card and then we can check out the camera version. So that is basically it. All the settings that we want to change on the device, we will do on the device itself. This app is mainly just for accessing video. So this does have voice control. Let's check this out. Now you can use these voice commands to do different things. So if you are backing up and want to see the rear camera, you can just say show rear camera. Let's try the voice command as if I am backing up. Show rear camera. Show both cameras. Wow, that was quick. That was way quicker than I was expecting. Show rear camera. Cool beans. If you don't like the screen on, you can just turn it off. Lots of settings. Movie mode. So if you want to do time lapse, I think. Yes. Okay. In movie mode, you can set the resolution for what you want with the cameras. You can have the front camera be 4K. I'm going to go ahead and set all 4 cameras to be 1080p. The infrared LED, we can set this to auto so it will come on at night. G sensor, I think I will keep that as low. I like that. Parking, I will turn to low. You can turn on a screensaver. I'm going to turn that off. Set the clock. Looks like clock is accurate, so I'll keep as is. Everything looks good to install in the car. This was sent to me so I could make this video. I actually have a very similar model in my other vehicle. We use it all the time. I really like this dash camera. Of all the dash cameras I've ever used, this is the one I have the most confidence in that if I ever do get into an accident, this is going to contain the footage I need. That is a really important thing. This is a fantastic dash camera. I highly recommend it.